Hello everyone, this is Amanpreet Kaur from Guru Nanak Dev University and I'm a legal intern at Lexis & Company. So today we're going to talk about Article 51A of the Fundamental Duties. So first of all, what is prescribed in it? So it shall be the duty of every citizen of India to abide by the Constitution and respect its ideals and institutions, the national flag and the national anthem. Second is to cherish and follow the noble ideals which inspired our national struggle for freedom. Third one is we can say to uphold and protect the sovereignty, unity and integrity of India. Then comes that to defend the country and render national service when called upon to do so. Then to promote harmony and the spirit of common brotherhood amongst all the people of India, transcending religious, linguistic and regional or sectional diversities, to renounce practices derogatory to the dignity of the women. Then comes at the to value and preserve the rich heritage of our composite culture. Then to protect and improve the natural environment including forests, lakes, rivers and wildlife, and to have compassion for living creatures. Then comes that to develop the scientific temper, humanism and spirit of inquiry and reform, to safeguard public property and to abjure violence, to strive towards excellence in all spheres of individual and collective activity so that the nation constantly rises to higher levels of endeavor and achievement. Who is a parent or guardian to provide opportunities for education to his child, or as the case may be, what between the age of 6 and 14 years. Then comes the fundamental duties of citizens were added to the Constitution by 42nd Amendment in 1976 upon the recommendations of the Swarna Singh Committee that was constituted by the government earlier that year. So originally it was 10 members, and the fundamental originally there were 10 in number. The fundamental duties were increased to 11 by the 86th Amendment in 2002, which added a duty on every parent or guardian to ensure that their child or ward was provided opportunities for education between the age of 6 and 14 years. So the other fundamental duties obligate all citizens to respect the national symbols of India, including the Constitution, to cherish its heritage, to preserve its composite culture and assist in its defense. They also obligate all Indians to promote the spirit of common brotherhood, protect the environment and public property, or we can say develop scientific temper, abjure violence and strive towards excellence in all spheres of life. So in case of violation of fundamental duties enshrined in the Constitution by a citizen, including president or vice president, speaker, parliament members, state legislative members, etc., it amounts to contempt of the Constitution, which is punishable under Prevention of Insults to National Honor Act 1971. So other than that, Supreme Court has ruled that these fundamental duties can also help the court to decide the constitutionality of a law passed by the legislature. There is a reference to such duties in international instruments such as the Universal Declaration of Human Rights and then the International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights, and Article 51A brings the Indian Constitution into conformity with these treaties. Other than that, fundamental duties are categorized into two heads, that is the moral duty and civic duty. So moral duty goes with the cherishing noble ideals of freedom, struggle, and civic duty deals with the respecting of the Constitution, national flag and national anthem. They essentially contain just a codification of tasks integral to the Indian way of life. So the fundamental duties are confined to Indian citizens only and do not extend to foreigners, unlike a few fundamental rights. They are also non-justiciable, similar to directive principles of state policy. There is no legal sanction against their violation. So that was all about Article 51A, which deals with the fundamental duties. I hope you like this video. If you like this video, put a thumbs up on this video, and also don't forget to like and subscribe the channel. Let's click. This does not solicit any promotional advertisement as per the guidelines of the Bar Council of India. It is for educational purpose only. Thank you.